Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot reading for the month of October 2023. So excited to bring these readings to you this month. Also due to the celestial energy, it's going to be felt very different for each zodiac sign, of course, but in the end signs are in relationship with each other, so one person's effect is also affecting, have influence on the other, directly or indirectly. It's even a tale which talks about that famous interconnectedness, which can be felt, of course, in so many levels in life. Dear Sagittarius friends, now I want to begin this reading, but why don't we first begin with an oracle card? I am bringing so much elements from my previous readings, like these cards, for instance, my Dixit cards for some oracle pick by the end of the stream. Let me actually, yes, they will be with us. And tea leaf cards, my alchemical deck, and of course my favorite Marcel deck. Sun Moon Rising, this is for Sun Moon Rising. Sagittarius, of course, in every video we repeat this, these are general readings. They are talking about general energy trends for that signs collective in that particular given time. Though the timing will be always fluid in tarot, plus you need to understand these are general readings, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. It is not a personal tarot reading to you, but I hope it's going to reach out people who needs these messages at this time. This is my utmost aim. So for the month of October, cutest really. We have the Oracle of Trust. Okay, this one talks about trust. So trust can be explored in so many ways in life, and trust, of course, can be in interrelational, can be also in faith and belief as well. But this particular one, I do feel like talking about trusting yourself after all. So trusting yourself. Sometimes we may feel our confidence is not doing well, which is okay. Here it wants you to focus to that trust you carry, pretty much like developing that self-trust. Okay, this is actually self-trust, and then there is this a promise, like it says, like then later joy will follow, no worries, it says. There is a nest there, by the way, the mother and also a little, so there can be here something, messages about the parenthood as well for some Sagittarius out there. If you are a parent, some messages with the parenthood. I think here you really want to rely your own capabilities this month, Sagittarius. We have Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, this is, I think, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. What I'm trying to say, that these court cards, they have all abilities, and you can really rely on your own abilities this month, and to build that self-trust. I see you wanna start planning for the future, maybe subjects around the nest, home, being a parent, or like you want to maybe have something that you want to give your attention and care. This can be even like adopting an animal, or giving your care attention to a present pet. It can be. Of course, the trust, as we said, there is also a trust in the sense of spiritual, trust in the higher power, of course. And this may help one to develop that spiritual side as well. But self-trust is the basis of all other trusts. This is the point in our, I think, reading. Self-trust tells us that our decisions are valid. Our decisions are valid. We ourselves matter. We ourselves worth. Knowing ourselves, combined with trusting ourselves, when they align, when they come together, it leads to better circumstances. Like more, not always, but sometimes there are other blockages though around something. But this is, you know, to be able to make those more informed decisions about the aspects of our lives, of course, gonna also determine the quality of our lives. By the way, self-trust, I want to mention something. Self-trust is not something like a flashy show of confidence, okay? Like feeling omnipotent or something. I'm not talking about that. It actually is something more deeper, if you ask me, and farther reaching than that concept. Because it has a security in at the very core. It has that grounded feeling. It tells us that no matter what, our wisdom matters. This is, I think, its message. To flow, to have faith in yourself, to have faith in the way that you do things, and choosing in the world are coming to the forefront. Your self-trust, of course, is the acceptance of yourself. It's also about a bit taking easy on yourself, okay? There are some choices, and it's like you're gonna tackle them or do them. There is some sort of a new beginning that I have to say. And there is also here, this is also actually a symbol of fertility, laying your eggs. And in the end, in this nest where eggs are laid, it means that when when conditions are ready, the new life will begin. So there is something in that you need to actually inwardly celebrate. I do feel this because circumstances, maybe readings play very interesting. It's not that you will be with maybe full of these things. I mean, human psyche is, of course, like not something like a linear or a straight line, but there will be so many experiences throughout the month that the energy wants you to remember that the self-trust element is actually very important. Plus, I do see you are taking some samples about something. You are taking some samples, and because there are some important things you think maybe they are not matter now, but in the future they will matter. Like you are putting seeds for a particular future energy. Also, maybe this is going to deliver something to the other generations. It can be, or like people who will take the flag after you. I see you seek information, sampling, research around things there. Plus, there is, let me check this one. This can be around matters of health, prosperity, and also well-being. Like you try to like shift your way maybe into a lifestyle, a new lifestyle. Yeah. Plus, I do feel like something is yet secretive there. You are like sealing it now, and it's like a time capsule. Yes, the right word, like a time capsule. You're gonna bury it. It's like sealed, and like your, I don't know, children of your children or their children, they gonna open it. Or this can be even like not necessarily biological family, but for instance, you make a creation, you write something, you create something, and like hoping this is gonna have some kind of an echo for the future. So what you are doing, that is, you want your actions to matter for the future, and these subjects are maybe taking shape. There is some kind of a mystery, some kind of a patience also attached to your endeavor. You think this is a spiritual virtue. And later, with what you're gonna do with all of these, maybe they will just emerge at their own pace, you think. But it's like you are now sampling, researching, taking messages, like with your intuition, you plan something. There is a sort of preparation, I do feel that. Let me see your other cards. Let's take these three here so we can have space here. Okay, now let me see your storyboard reading, Sagittarius. I also feel there are totally, you are all in this court card figures here, but there are also like three people maybe in your life with different skills. At this time, these three people are important for you. You also see yourself a little bit in them, and you maybe value their friendship, or you value their companionship. There can be also like some common projects maybe with these people. There can be also a relationship dynamic in which you are like, you wanna trust, but it feels like as a mutual sign you are like taking different roles in the connection. Like you have these roles, or this person shapes you like differently, make you feel differently each time. Let's get now your story out. Oh, Emperor. Okay. Knight of Cups once again here. We have two Knight of Cups now. Okay, now let's get some messages now out from this reading. What we can say. Or why I want to get my moon here. I want to see my moon. I purchased the moon myself. Actually, it's for my pants like this. but I like to be them here. So Moon's energy, and this is my new friend. Also new. I really like this guy. He says my fossils are in the museums. And here it writes to the moon and back. I am introducing my new equipments in terms of decoration in the videos. But of course, I like to share things actually that gives me joy with you, or things I find beautiful and meaningful for me. So Sagittarius, now let's get back to the reading. First of all, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay, now what I see here is you have some plans, and there is that trust energy is, by the way, I see there are very strong figures this month here. Authority figures, parental figures, someone who has a word, 2, 3 to say, but important. This is also the sun, so it is also some kind of a celestial father archetype energy. Justice here also comes here with the strict archetype. Now, so what you are surrounded with has these figures are loud, speaking loud actually to me. And it's like before progressing with them in any aspect of life, there is this need to first like pause in you and to decide for some kind of a direction there. There is this need to pause. Because something like gonna be futile for you like later. And you don't want to play the game false. You want to play it by the rules. I feel you are ready to accept something from someone in a way that maybe you want this person delegate some power to you, like because if they want to really truly lead, they need to delegate. This is what true leaders do, right? Leaders do not understand from everything, or they have control everything practically, but they have agents reporting them. So they delegate things. That's why they become leader. So here though, you want a little bit of that power, or that because for you, you are going to use it to build something better. I see you like you are waiting some kind of a replacement, Sagittarius, or when this person will be replaced by another, because it's like maybe their time has come. They cannot fulfill that role anymore maybe. And the rest is like some plans will be determined according to that. This month actually, the trust energy also telling me that when you go to a high spot in life, don't afraid from that height and that fondness. Because it's gonna really elevate you physically and spiritually. You want to be maybe like this trusted person of someone, or you want this person, as I mentioned, delegate power to you. You need to negotiate with them. You are also wondering how would they look at to what you have as an interest. I have this interest. Will this figure of power and security? Will they be interested in that? Will they gonna make me an offer? Because here you are like starting also some negotiations. I see you are in this type of division. You have some responsibilities and roles, but also there is this outside world, or that high places, high spots that your eyes are on, and you want to also attain something there. I see here a male figure in your life who is like holding now maybe a resources, and your relationship or connection with them may be shaped by some decisions. I feel like you try to actually gain this sense of purpose, ideal. Sometimes you want to also indulge in thoughts about this power dynamic throughout October. I also feel like some Sagittarius people are deciding for their relationships with a person. You are wondering what offer you will be like getting from your maybe counterpart. You may want to like correct a misunderstanding with a person. Some risky decisions may shape your reality, which actually comes from maybe there has been some type of a loss. You know that your partnerships are needed in order to create maybe abundance and prosperity in your life. Something is going to take so slow, but it's going to be. You are also trying to influence someone to give some decisions because they have the resourcefulness and shrewdness in the matters of businesses. Also, when plans do not go as they planned, how there can be also like solution B, C, D to this. You also want to plan the future of this connection. Some secret admirers and gonna make themselves known to you. There is a person who has been maybe watching you for some time about what you were up to. They are revealing their interest to you. I think from a loss you are going to create an opportunity or windfall in a way that maybe you think a situation is at risk, you take the risk, and somehow like setting the things for that future scenario as you want. Like you seem to be like very content with what you are doing here. I want to get some Desta cards. Some Sagittarius people also, if you wanna start a home life or new life with a person, you are trying to understand if this person is really a good domestic partner to you. So there is some type of a maybe test and trial time. Someone else's first marriage is being over here. Someone else's marriage is being over, their first marriage. If you have a love interest, their first marriage is like being over maybe. So as things gonna go also in a legal way for them, they maybe also make their existence like known to you. There is, yeah, a person is like approaching you also. But I don't know if you are partnered with someone already also. This may create some problem. okay, in the relationship format. But if you are single, this may play out definitely differently there. I see in the beginning actually a lot of hesitation, like in the beginning here. Everything may also like start you try to clear a misunderstanding with someone, but finding yourself actually the conversation is getting into very different places. I was talking about those different roles you have been playing maybe, or you had to, because there each carries also different talents of you. I see here there is this side of you sometimes it does not come out so strong, but it plays out when things need some type of a solution. You have a very different personality coming here. Some people who know you like long time may be also experiencing that side of you this month. Actually, you can show them in very interesting side of you, I have to say. Well, when this happens, some people go like, oh, this is not the Sagittarius I know, you know. But some of them are actually displaying their appreciation towards you. Like some people, this is not about people accepting you as who you are, but it's more about like there is a side of you which a person wants to explore and discover, like discover something different about you, like every day. So someone is definitely here very curious as well. Another message is you seem to be like a very much independent thinker for a person here. Like they really value you for your this independent, being an independent thinker. I see if you are again a parent, it's like you are a wise and watchful parent who have also non-conventional maybe ways of raising a child, or about domestic situations. You have a part different idea or understanding about something, and they actually appreciate you for that quality. There is going to be some, you know, in life there is sometimes these people we may need, like a friend or someone close, like they are there for you in the matters of urgency or emergency. You can be that person for someone this month. You can be that person for someone this month. This the enemy card in the reading is also a bit interesting, because watch out and be careful about people who are using hostility in their speech in order to provoke you something, provoke in you something towards an ideal here. You really want to, that's why self-trust is important, because there are a lot of people, circumstances you will be facing so much that what will matter in the end is that self-trust. Self-trust, this month, this self-trust, which needs to be actually very secure in a person, as we have talked at the very beginning. Is going to, I think, determine the quality of your month there. if someone cannot deliver something for you, you can like trust your own capabilities for that. Stay away from people who are showing this flashy show of confidence, like but definitely move people who has also self-trust within them. Okay, so you are likely to attract also that type of people. Your wisdom definitely matters here. I also feel again, if you wanna like build your future, there is a lot of futuristic thoughts in you, and it's like what I'm gonna like inherit to the people after me, or what I wanna create for the future. Some Sagittarius people, there can be things about also fertility as well, pregnancy, fertility. So you may be also getting this information, what was like blocking you maybe for some time. Some Sagittarius people out there will be conceived, I do feel. Sagittarius, now I want to tell you something. There can be here a water sign who think maybe they have like burned the bridges before, and they can like come back for like making themselves like visible to you and showing that, look, we have options, we have this and that, and you know, like trying to convince you into something. But when they arrive, you are already in some type of a progress in your life, so you are not like say yes to them right away. Actually, you maybe communicate them in a way that your current progression about something, and this is like good to you, you know, it feels good for you, though they may be like disappointed in a way that well, because you have changed. And I mean, people coming back is not finding you like you used to be for them. Wow, look at the labyrinth or maze, labyrinth, and there is this cauldron burning. Is there any type of symbol here, image? Okay, I see actually like it's some sort of a divination, like the cauldron is boiling, let's say, and the smokes coming from there is somehow creating, it's like a divination, one needs to look and guess, because there are very visual things appearing there, and but also very abstract, maybe one feels. So it's like you try to find a way out here. You know, cauldrons, they from the ancient times, they of course represent goddesses, but cauldrons also may represent the womb as well. The womb. Tateret is a lady who have some concerns about fertility. She wants to have family and have kids. I was also talking about early in the reading about fertility, pregnancy, conceiving. Cauldrons may also represent the womb though, because they hold something. But it's also a bit earth because it's a working tool. So there is something to me, a metaphysical energy with this reading, like there is some type of a myth you need to catch or solve in your story. Goddess, femininity, womb, you know, cauldrons are also like chalices. You can actually think of them. I mean, this, you know, strong cast iron things is really, I mean, very strong as a symbol, I do feel. And there is some type of enigma, a mystery it spreads here that you need to, let's say, solve. And the mystery that it creates here is something like a labyrinth, like a maze. And what is a labyrinth? Actually, labyrinth, to me, it sometimes represents that inner process. When we are like in a labyrinth, we are actually at the midst of our own psyche and mind, and like there is an inner process going on there in which you need to like dive and find your way out from there. So still a very you know, enigmatic symbol, but it's also that turning inwards energy, some introspection energy, I feel. So this takes, sometimes you block out what others says or the noises of other people, because here you need to listen to your self-trust. And if you are a woman, it's like you and your womb. It is asking you to find and search for a deeper reality in your circumstances. Some of you may seek some distance from people, which is also okay. To find your still center, working there, having some type of, you know, this privacy. This is going to be important. This is the depths of your own being. Because it also represents of the layers of your consciousness, which is like in the trust card. It's going to help you to guide your choices there and your journey. As the self-trust will be, I think, accompanying that. And with this way, I think you're gonna spot out what is risky, what is not working, what is like strict, you need to be flexible, what you need to clear out as a misunderstanding. Someone or something has a slow pace, it is not in our hands to make them maybe faster. But doesn't also necessarily we need to go around them. Are there also any other maybe way to discover? So it's pretty much very to me a vibrant reading. If you have a particular association with trade of any kind, you may like, or a business, like, you may be wondering if something or someone goes against that. or is there something which is hindering the process? What is your like part or role in something? You are also questioning that. There is really very interesting messages coming from this. Cauldron is a good thing. I really like this card, by the way. There is also here the alchemical vessel, this vase of the Queen of Cups. So cauldrons, vessels, you know, these are very ancient symbolic language. I like to see them here in your reading. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. We will continue to read, but in the comment section I'm going to also leave the links of some readings in the channel if you are interested to check them out. For other information, always read my the description boxes below, because there I explain how things work in the channel. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. Take good care. Bye bye.